So hi guys and welcome back to my channel. My name is V and I am so excited to make today's announcement. This is not the announcement. That announcement is coming first week of March. This is a announcement. I'm so excited because we're bringing back Empowered by V. Now before you think it's the same as it's always been, the annual event once a year, no. We're about to do something so special that I am so excited. My sister and I have been working behind the scenes, I don't know since when, like I think it's been 3 months that we've been doing this, like just planning, prepping and getting ready. Basically, Empowered by V has been this annual event that happens once a year for the past 3 years. I think we had Empowered by V 2018, 2019 and 2020. So instead of just an annual event, because the students were like, bro, we need more, like we need something more than just once every September. And I was like, okay, say no more and leave it with me. And here I am doing it. So what's it gonna be now, V? What's so exciting? This is just the same old thing. No, it's not. So we are relaunching on Instagram and we're gonna be bringing you so much. And before I just tell you what we're bringing you, because it's gonna be phenomenal, let me just explain why this matters so much to me. When I was younger, I would have given anything to have something like this, but everything that was like this was always like, it costs a lot of money and I couldn't afford it. I was working full-time, not full-time, but basically full-time on a low at McDonald's while I was doing my A-levels and volunteering at my local school. I just could not physically afford it at all. So I always wished I could have had it. So now when I grew a little bit older and I was seeing students asking me the same questions over and over again, I was like, oh my God, like I know what I've got to do. I've got to create something that I can share stories and bring my friends along who've been through the same thing, who've lived the same type of life, and they can share how they've kind of made it and done it and like coped with lots of different things that a lot of students from backgrounds like mine go through. And then I was like, okay, cool, but how do we advance this more? And I never wanted the students to be charged. That was like rule number 1 of this entire thing. There will not be a single penny that leaves the pockets of the students that we are helping, because when I was that age and I was going through what I was going through and like money was a real struggle, I would have like, my heart would have broken if I saw something I really wanted to be a part of but I couldn't afford it, you know? So I was like, we're not gonna have that over at Empowered by V. So I've been paying for everything myself up until this point. Like every year, whenever we need, I don't know, goodie bags or things for the students or whatever we need, I always provide it. But obviously as we've gotten bigger, I can't do that anymore. So if I am going to charge someone for like an Empowered by V thing, it would be the institutions or companies or brands, or charging someone else that's not the students. So I just want to make that very clear from the beginning, because that's my promise to you. No matter what happens, no matter how big or small this gets, the students would directly not lose a penny because of Empowered by V. And in fact, I get really sad when we have the annual event and it's in Oxford, right, and people have to travel up for it. My heart breaks because I'm thinking, you're gonna have to buy a train ticket because of me. Like, I don't like that, you know? So if I can in the future, that's one of my biggest, like on the list of things that I want from Empowered by V, one of the biggest ones is like being able to pay for the students' travel. And then once they get to me, we give them food and everything like that. So yeah, I'm gonna figure out a way of making sure we have all the resources we need, but that the students are never charged. So anyway, that's a massive detour. What are we gonna provide for you at Empowered by V now that we've relaunched? Okay, we are gonna be giving you consistent Instagram lives with people like Jade, Jack, Eve, Ore, Chelsea, Ibs, anybody, you name them in the study world, they're gonna be a part of the Empowered by V ambassadors, EBV. By the way, side note, before I tell you the rest of the stuff that we're offering, I really don't like the name Empowered by V. I'm gonna be honest with you. I want to change it, but every time I do, the people on Instagram are like, don't, and I just like, oh, it shouldn't have my name in there. It's just not right. But we're here now. I think in like a year or two, I'm going to secretly change it when no one's looking. But like for now, we're going to leave it as EBV. Let's go with EBV, not Empowered by V. EBV. So yeah, we're also going to be offering you lots of giveaways, like coffee giveaways. Oh my God, I am so excited about that. Like, I loved doing my coffee giveaways on my story, where I go and like I pay for, let's just say, £100 worth of coffee, and then I put it on my story, and then whoever's the first to get there, you guys can go get some lunch or something. So we're going to be doing that a lot on Empowered by V, because obviously, once again, I understand money is tight, and especially for a student in a pandemic, like, it is tight. So we're going to be doing lots and lots of little things that can help just alleviate a little bit of financial stress, even if it's just for an hour or just for that day or just for a lunch. We want to do our bit. So there'll be lots of like lunch giveaways, coffee giveaways, stationery giveaways. We might do money giveaways. Like, I hope we can do that, but once again, it depends if I can find sponsors and stuff like that. What else we're going to be doing? We're going to be doing lots of Zoom calls. Oh my god, I'm going to be doing one-to-one Zoom calls with you guys. So you better be following our Instagram, because we're going to be doing like one-to-one giveaways where, not a giveaway, but we can like do a little competition and you can win it, right? But I can go through your stuff with you for like an hour, whatever you need help with, personal statement advice, essay advice, you're just feeling anxious, you want some empowerment, whatever you need, 1 hour, you and I, Zoom call, chit-chatting it away. So I'm going to be doing lots of those. We also have a newsletter now, a bi-weekly newsletter, where we'll be sending out information about different opportunities that are going on in the world that you might benefit from. What else we're going to be doing? Reels. We're going to be doing days in the lives, like showing you the day in the life of Jade, where she's in Korea right now, or Jack while he's like about to start his job, or Renee when she's like running her podcast. All these different things that we're going to show you, days in the lives of different people in a pandemic, share their productivity tips, networking tips, anything and everything. It's just going to be great. Like, I'm just so excited, and I hope you guys feel as excited as I do. But you, like I said, no matter what happens, you'll never ever be charged. So don't worry about like coming over and liking something and enjoying something, and then you think, oh my god, there's gonna be a loophole. There's no loophole. Like, this is rule number 1 of the EBV network. Students never get charged. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's my news. I hope you guys are as excited as I am. This is like my baby, and I love sharing it with you guys, and I'm glad that it's going to be more than just once a year. The annual event will still be happening, by the way. Like, we still have the once a year big event with all our speakers and stuff, but we need something throughout the year. And there'll be lots of collabs with like different cool organizations, and we might see some cheeky friendly faces that you're familiar with who are not speakers, by the way. They're not Empowered by V speakers, but they might be familiar faces that you know of. Yeah, that's it. Very excited to be doing this with my sister, and I hope you guys can join us on the journey. So go and follow Empowered by V, and I'll catch you later. Bye.